Well, hello people. This is a squad builder on FIFA 15 Ultimate Team, and we're going to just jump straight into it. Now, this is the 4-3-1-2 formation. I find it's a very, very good formation. A lot of people use it, so no need to keep talking about it. In goal, we have the German legend Jens Lehmann, who for me is probably the best keeper in the game. Now, he does make mistakes like everyone else, but had Van der Sar, had pretty much all the good keepers in the game. But he makes less mistakes than any other keeper. The only keeper that you could kind of say is maybe Leno, which is kind of funny, like 92 rated. Old German keeper. In the right back spot, we've got Real Madrid's Harvey Hall. Again, great solid right back. Team of the season should be pretty sick. Enough said about Harvey Hall. Now in the left back position, we teammate in Marcelo. Now we can go with Jordi Alba, but you'll see in a minute why I picked Marcelo. In the centre backs, we have, on the left side we have the legend Frank Rijkaard, and on the right side we have the legend Sol Campbell. Now, Rijkaard is a bit of a liability. Sol Campbell is a hit and miss. You have as many coins as you want. I would strongly suggest going for Maldini. Maybe Beckenbauer, but Maldini is the best centre back in the game. You just need Maldini, you don't even need other three players. Now we will continue on to the centre mid. On the left hand side, we have Luka Modric. Now, what I was saying about Jordi Alba is, on the right hand side we have Iniesta. So if I wanted to play Alba, I'd play Iniesta on the left. If I wanted to play Marcelo, I'd play Modric on the left. Just personal preference. I played Alba in a lot of games, but I just prefer Modric on the left and Iniesta on the right, so that's why I go with that. In the middle of these two, we have the legend Stefan Effenberg, who for me is probably not underrated. He's just overlooked, considering you have the likes of Vieira, Gullit, Matthias, all these great legend centre mids, when Effenberg is probably the most well-rounded for the price. Like, he's decent enough pace, he's got good shooting, good passing, good physical, and surprisingly really good defending and interception, so I find him amazing. But the cam, this is where the team gets pretty spectacular. In the cam position we have the legend Ruud Gullit. Now, hands down the best cam in the game, probably he's top 3 best player in the game for me. He's just so goddamn good. Like, look at his stats. He's played 125 games, 96 goals, 64 assists. Like, that's just crazy for attack mid. Now you just see I paid 6 million for him. Now he's going for about 3 million. But on the left hand side of the strike force, we have to switch to the left forward, and we have Cristiano Ronaldo, who is probably the best striker in the game. Now, he's done pretty well for me too. I paid 6.2. You get him for 1.7. I was just, when you buy a player next week, he's going to be cheaper, so you take that risk. But for that many goals now, no assists in that game, I think I've got the coinage out of him. And now we have that last player, the team of the year, Lionel Messi. For me, this is a bit controversial, but Messi is better in FIFA for me than Ronaldo, just hands down. He's more contributions towards the team, and he's got 165 assists, 377 goals in 365 games. Now, for me, that's amazing. And I played Messi maybe 5 games at camp. So to get that many assists and that many goals in that many games when you have Ronaldo beside him and Hull playing behind him, that's pretty much. Now, I'm going to play about 3 games with this to show you how it plays. And instructions, I use stay back while attacking for the right and left backs. I use it on Effenberg. Actually, this is meant to be stay back while attacking for Modric and the Iniesta, like that. For Gullit, I tell him to stay forward. I like him have free roaming because he can move around the pitch. He's a lot more freedom that way, and I think he's more effective. Ronaldo is press the back line, stay central, and get him behind. Now, for getting behind, it's better because a lot of people like to play through balls. For me, I don't really play as much over the top as along the ground because it's just a lot better. I think the ball control on my 2 strikers is better when it's along the ground, whereas most people would play it over the top. But anyway, I'm going to play 3 games and I'll get into the gameplay now. And into the gameplay we go. We come up against the German Bundesliga team with Hummels and Nature at the back, formation, and Gertz as a striker. That's a strange. Well, maybe it works for him, but it wouldn't work for me. I wouldn't play Hummels on the left hand side of the three at the back. You don't play three at the back. You want at least 1-2 of your defenders to be high defensive, not immediate. And that was a penalty. You know, comments what you think. I thought that was anyway. So this team, all in all, I'd say I've played 130 games, maybe more. So playing 3 games with this team, it's not like your normal squad builder where different players surprise you or anything. I know how all the players play, and I expect them to play the way they would normally play for me. So that's the thing. When you play that many games with players, you understand how they work, what works, what doesn't. So Ronaldo, Messi, of course, 2 of the best players in the game, along with Gullit, like expecting that. But with the whole team, what you don't expect is say Effenberg. You wouldn't notice that much in the game. Doesn't really get that many goals. I think it took him 80 something games for me to get a goal. That's not what he's in the team for. He's in the team to break up the play in the middle of the pack, which works perfectly against a formation like this, where it's very compact in the middle. You have a cam, you have 2 centre midfielders and a defensive line, whereas mine is just 3 in the middle. It's kind of a clusterfuck really in the middle of the pack, where Effenberg steps up and does help out the team a great bit, and I think he is one of the best players in the game. Yeah, so Luka Modric for me is ASL Legends in too many years. Probably the best midfielder in the game for me now. He's the most well-rounded, like you have like Torre, who is considered one of the best midfielders. I just like Luka Modric the way he does, and funny enough he does score. That was a really nice goal, I thought. Clever to think of the letter picture as well. But all in all, the first game was everyone knew how to play FIFA. He was pretty good, but his team was just against my team. It was just the wrong formation, and you had the wrong players in the wrong positions. So that didn't help this case whatsoever. In the next 2 games, I had better opponents with better teams. With my opponents with the better teams, it's more of a closer games. And you can see how my players played differently to their opponents. That was a lovely free kick by Messi. Now Messi does score a few free kicks in this, which probably does mean he just scored more than Ronaldo. Now I didn't take account of how many goals they scored, which maybe I should have. Some squad builders do, so let me know for future squad builders if you want. Now this is a lovely run by Ronaldo. Now in this game he had team leader Messi, team leader Cruz, and he had I'm not sure who he had on. It was a very attacking formation, whereas mine is attacking in the front 3. But you have Effenberg and Lodge who kind of step back a bit more. So to counter this team very, very well, I thought. Now, this is a lovely chip by Messi. If you're gonna have a small keeper, just don't bring him out, because if your opponent knows how to chip and chip well, you're just gonna get chipped every time, and you just don't want to give up easy goals. That's one of the main things people do in this game. They get frustrated that their opponent is playing a certain way and they're rushing to things. That's not what you want to do. Like there, I tried to cut off Messi coming inside, whereas I shouldn't have done that because he wasn't going anywhere. Couldn't have coming back in. And what I did was gifted him that one. Now it was lucky how he got a pass, so I can't give him that. But still, there was no one in the box. You could only try and do something like that. It was just a lapse in concentration by me. But all in all, this game had team leader Messi, but he ended up to rage quit. That kind of gives it how the game went. I think this game ended 5-6-1, and this team is very good at hitting people on the counter. Now I play on the get-go, high pressure and attack. A lot of people go straight to defensive and play with my input pick. I couldn't do that. Not Chelsea out there. But the team is just a very great formation if you know how to use it. It's one of these formations where you have to learn. It's not as if you can make a team, play the 4-3-1-2, 4-3-1-2, and just go out and destroy teams. The same like for since FIFA 11, I predominantly played the 4-3-2-1 left forward right forward formation. And this year I played it for an awful long time too. But over Christmas, when getting ready for Team of the Year, I sold all of my players and I tried different formations: 4-2-2, 4-3-1-2, and the 4-3-2-1. Tried a few of the 4-3-3s like false nine and that, but I didn't enjoy them too much. This formation suits us down to the ground because I like playing Ronaldo as a striker. I like playing left forward too, but any team with Ronaldo is good. This team here looks good. He's got De Bruyne as a centre forward. He's got Ribery. He's got a good team. What he's after doing there is bringing on Pele and Effenberg. Right here, he wins a penalty. Now, I was 1-0 up at this stage, and this game I kind of felt like I had it in the bag, so I wasn't really going for anything. I didn't expect Pele to come on. So as soon as Pele came on, I was like, here, I have to go for it. And I can see the penalty, so I was like, this is going to be a 1-1. But as you see, he ends up missing the penalty, Pele, which was kind of very strange. I don't see people missing penalties very often. You see people save them and not miss them. But when this happened, my two centre backs were on yellow cards, and I had a feeling the way he was playing, I would have lost one of them. So I decided to bring on Thiago Silva for right card, and I brought on Yaya Toure for Iniesta to boost up the midfield a wee bit more. Now I picked by the keeper. I got unlucky not to score there, but Yaya Toure back into Ronaldo. Ronaldo finishes it off. Now this game was very boring to play because the way he was playing, he was trying to hold on to the ball a bit too much, whereas I was trying to go for the second goal and I just really couldn't finish it. I don't know what was going through Messi and Ronaldo. Everything was just being saved or going wide. But here I decided I was going to play around with the ball, and this is a very lucky goal because the way like the goal built up, I was just trying to hold possession because it was the 85th minute. I was like, you know what, just hold it out. You don't want Pele going through in and scoring and then being 2-1. So it was nice, but it was a lucky goal how Hull had scored, but I thought it was a very good game. So if you enjoyed the squad builder, please let me know if you want any more, and please leave a like and subscribe for more FIFA content. Anyway guys, this has been remarkable.